Hi everybody, welcome to week 9. I'm coming to you casually this week because I'm on vacation from my full-time job. So I'm posting today off of my deck. So it's a little cloudy. I hope I'm not going to get rained out halfway through. So week 9, change agent and leadership. Huge topics we could spend tons of time on. I think all nurse educators are really called upon to be change agents. If you think about it, things like there's a new accreditation requirement. How do you get that out to the staff? A course that needs to be updated, patient education materials that need to be updated. We're getting a new piece of equipment. All those things fall to nurse educators in various capacities. And when I think about being a change agent, the most successful changes usually have a solid plan that's based on change theory. I myself subscribe to Kurt Lewin's change theory. It talks about unfreezing, moving or changing, and refreezing. The unfreezing is starting out with getting people to understand why a change needs to be made in the first place. What data is showing us that this needs to be changed, or what regulation is there, or whatever. And that's where you can also gather informal leaders to help with the change. You're kind of getting people ready, and I think sometimes we neglect to do that. Then the change process itself, making sure that you're inclusive, making it convenient. And then the refreezing part sometimes we forget, and that's putting in things into place that are going to maintain and stabilize that change. And sometimes we forget to do that. I remember once when I was working in the NICU, we were totally changing the IV catheters that we were using on our little preemies. And the change process came along, and there wasn't a lot of preparation for the change. And I can just remember, as soon as we heard that those new catheters were coming, oh my gosh, everybody stockpiled the old ones in cabinets, in their lockers, in their cars, so that if you have a really tough IV stick, you know you could pull out your old IV catheter. So the refreezing wasn't handled very well probably in that one with all these stockpiles of IV catheters. Anyway, so we'll be talking about change this week. I've also included an article on servant leadership. Leadership has really been changing from the leader being the boss to really the leader being the visionary and also really the facilitator. And I think especially in GCU, we need to do some discussion about servant leadership and what the role of a leader really is and how you get things accomplished. So I'm including an article on that. And then finally, week 11 is your test analysis assignment, and that's rapidly approaching. So I'm going to be including some information on calculating some of the statistics that you need to do for that course. There's an assignment from a book from a previous class, chapter 26, that gives you a lot of the details about setting up your paper and what has to be included, but there's not a lot of details about actually calculating all of the statistics. So I want you to have that, and you can use that reference or certainly any others that you have when you're looking at the statistics for that. They're not real heavy statistics, but it might take a little while. I hope that you're well into that project on developing a test to give to your peers. And of course, if you have any questions, make sure you use the individual forum, the Questions to Instructor forum, or call me on my cell, 801-577-4100. Tomorrow, most of the day, I will be in the air. I'm flying to Ocean City, New Jersey with my husband to visit some friends. I grew up in Pennsylvania and absolutely love the Jersey Shore. I love the beach, so I can't wait. But I will be online every day, especially checking the individual and questions for the instructor forums, and then I'll be posting in the main forum also. So anyway, I'm going to be leaving kind of gloomy, rainy Utah at the moment, and hopefully going to sunny New Jersey. All right, guys. See you in the main forum. Hope you have a great week.